Hey guys, welcome to the afterthoughts of the Spacious Place with Aundrea Besst. Today I have a special guest with me. Woo woo. So the reason I have my husband Ray here with me is because in episode 3 I talked about staying connected in your marriage during a pandemic. And so I based it off of an old blog post that I wrote that was about staying connected in your marriage. And so I just took those points and kind of tweaked them a little bit to how they are relevant right now. And so I wanted to get Ray's afterthoughts because I think it's necessary for him to speak on his perspective on how we've been staying connected. So first, thank you for joining me in the afterthoughts, hon.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here in the Spacious Place.
Yeah. One of the only men who'll be in the Spacious Place with us ladies for right now. So you got special privileges.
There we go. So can you give like a quick recap of the blog?
Yes. So the first one was celebrate small wins.
Okay.
Have date nights often. Laugh. Connect sexually often. And worship and pray together. And then I added a sixth one, which was disconnect to stay connected.
That's good. Yeah. So first thing that comes to mind is how all of the points, they're so interconnected and they complement one another. So I think about number 5, paramount, very important, praying and worshiping together. The thing that's so unique is that it exposes vulnerabilities that we may not know our spouse has.
Right.
So when you're praying to God, you don't care that I'm there. I'm just an add-on.
Right.
But I'm able to get a different perspective into your struggles or your heart's desires or your heart drops things that you really want to occur, and likewise for me.
Right. Yeah, and I think especially during this time when we're in kind of like crisis mode, that we may have prayers or we may have things in our heart that necessarily wouldn't be there, but because we're in a time like this, we're able to cry out to God for some different things, some new things, and our spouse is there praying with us and praying for us. And so I think it's an excellent opportunity to get in the nitty gritty of things as far as your prayer life goes with your spouse.
Definitely. And then fellas, well, a lot of fellas may not be tuning in, but ladies, okay, wives, let your husbands know that an intense number 5 is guaranteed to lead to a more intense number 4.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, but
Come
that's
on.
true. That's true. So I mentioned in the podcast that we have been doing a 30 for 30 challenge, which was basically a 30 days of intimacy, 30 straight days of intimacy. And I'm going to talk about it more in a blog post that I have coming out that is going to be like key if you want to get in on this 30 for 30. But why do you think, if I could ask you from the husband's perspective, why do you think something like that is key during this time?
During this time is key because the outside world is looking so attractive. Everything, people want to go to the beach, they want to go to the lakefront, they may want to go on a boat, they want to entertain things outside of the home.
Right.
But I really can't think of anything more beautiful than my wife and the home that we've created. So likewise for other married couples or people in relationships, your home is where your heart is. And your heart shouldn't be out in the club, out somewhere else doing something when you have the time and opportunity to really pour into what you have here.
Yeah, it's a great time to see what you have in your house. Like you said, the outside is looking real good right now because it's we just can't be there. And so when something is taken away, it's like it's just that much more attractive. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so it's just the perfect opportunity for you to realize what you have at home and to focus on that.
And that leads me to my next thought of use this time to prepare for a crisis so that you can have a fruitful drought. Okay. Fruitful drought. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So a fruitful drought, what I mean by that is, during droughts or famines, there isn't much that you can do. But when you're fruitful, you have an overabundance and overflow. So in a marriage, take this time to pour into it, Okay, take this time to establish weekly, bi-weekly check-ins. How's your love tank? Where's your heart at? Establish these quality controls or these enhanced communication so that when issues do arise, which if you're spending much more time around each other, these issues will arise, and they won't be new issues.
Right.
There'll be issues that have already been around, but you've just been too busy to take them head on.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a perfect example to prepare now. You have an opportunity to prepare.
Yeah.
You may not have done that before, and so you may have kind of be like all over the place right now because you're in crisis mode, but this is a perfect opportunity. Like, take it now to prepare for future things that may come about, because if you prepare now, when times like hard times come, you'll be better prepared for them.
Exactly.
It's good, baby.
It wasn't me.
It was good.
It was just dropped in there. I'm a healthcare professional. So as a healthcare professional, I really have to be a big supporter and an advocate for getting healthy, getting fit, whatever that looks like for you. Because right now, COVID-19, people that look like us, we're being plagued at an exponential rate. Yeah. There are many modifiable lifestyle changes that we can make to impact our blood pressure, impact our hypertension, glucose levels. So let's just get fit. Being fit can look so many different ways. It can be joining an exercise class, doing a few extra stairs. When you go to the grocery store, parking in the far space just so you get those extra steps in. Yeah. Or you can join, a CrossFit class, a CrossFit gym.
Yeah, I think that's an opportunity for you and your spouse to connect as well.
That's true.
CrossFit is not necessarily something that I would seek out to do, but it's something that he enjoys. So when I've done it with him, I enjoy it because it's something that we're doing together. And I think that he likes that I join too.
I do. I love it. I'm telling you, these points are all interconnected. Everything pours into number 4. Baby be looking, all right, we don't want to get in weeds and everything.
But yes, okay, so those are really good afterthoughts. Do you have any more? Because I'm just blown away by all of these little tidbits that you got.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. I wish we can continue. If I can be on a show,
if you can be on one, you will be on one, because this was really good.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Seriously, you're not just saying it because the camera on,
no,
right?
Seriously.
Okay.
You will be. So I'll be ready. But this was so good. I'm so thankful for my husband for being on the Afterthoughts with me. Episode 3, if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it. It's available on all platforms. Check it out. Until next time, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.